asked you if it was a new Starbucks or if you had a cup and you were refilling it. So last Saturday you got a new Starbucks, and he commented on. It's like, is this a new Starbucks? Do you get a new one every Saturday, or are you like me and you refill your cup?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Okay, fine. Although
I
that's
meant,
still a week. That's still a week
yeah,
since you've seen me with Starbucks. I don't think it can still be my fault.
Yeah, it's
yes,
been a week
because I've been
since
Day.
it's been a week since she's seen you with it. But let's be honest, you get Starbucks like every day.
Every day.
Yes. Also,
I
ever
do
since I
not.
saw
I'm just kidding.
I get it on weekends. It's
You-
my weekend D&D treat.
You literally sent
also
me a
ever
snap of
since
you
I saw
making
you,
coffee earlier.
I've been craving it, but I had a
That
fucked
was
up week.
That was my coffee maker in my kitchen.
I
Tim.
know. I just said that. I said you literally sent me a snap of you making coffee earlier. I'm just joking.
Oh, I thought you said getting coffee. And
No,
I was like,
nerd.
Yep. No, but
What?
it's a good
Making
fault.
coffee.
It's not a bad fault. It's not like the problem is
There
I
are
have
worse things.
Starbucks. Yeah,
I
and
can inspire.
Starbucks now is really next door. It takes me
Handy.
like literally 5 minutes to go to it. And it
That's
sucks.
dangerous.
Exactly.
Because you're like,
But-
oh, it's so close though. I might as well
Yeah, I
go.
could go every day and get it. The only reason I don't is because it's expensive here, and I have to use almond milk, which makes it even more expensive.
Alright. Yeah, we changed the pick, Rick.
Did you not want it to change? I thought.
No, I just didn't think you would.
Oh, no, of course.
Oh, of course he would. Alrighty,
Saw it. And, yeah.
we're alive, pal.
Oh yeah.
Just our usual cold opening banter.
Yeah.
It's our brand these days.
Starbucks, good.
Yeah.
Intro.
Noodles of all Asian varieties, good.
Yes.
The one
Whether
that
it be
Hazel is
pho,
eating now,
ramen, or others.
I really want to reach through the screen and taste it because it looks so good.
Very tasty.
What's up,
Got some
Elsie?
pad thai in there.
Alright. So,
I'll let turn me music off.
Oh my god, I'm not even roll 20. I'm so unprepared.
jeez Louise.
Where's
Come
my cat?
on.
Oh, brother Robin.
I'm just trying to eat my dinner, folks.
Oof, I might have to restart my router. It's really slow. It's
Uh-oh.
crawling right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I will have to do that. My internet is really crawling.
Go
you
do
can
it.
Start.
No, I don't think I will. Alright, we're gonna start.
Okay, then don't.
So, jumping directly into where we left off last session, you guys had finally made your way to the big city, or one of the big cities, known as Zadash, where not a lot happened. You did some research, you met a just starting fledgling business owner named Pumat Soul, who was just getting his business off the ground, and some really good role-playing was had, and that was kind of it.
Avoided the gentleman, right?
All right, you also did the gentleman thing.
Actually,
Yeah.
Major plot point. You guys went to a library. Come on.
Did I forget that you
I learned so much.
blew off the gentleman? Just kidding. Yeah, you're still on the quest for to help Ko find this artifact or item or thing that he is on a vision quest to find in the northern section of the Sarin Green Forest, just south of Diastock. And you decided to have a little layover in Zadash for a while. Where we left off last session, I believe you guys had gone ahead and rested for the evening.
Yes.
As your rest concludes, and you hear the sounds of the morning slowly creeping on, carts in the streets beginning to roll around, the ringing of bells, and the barking of voices as people in the Pentamarket begin selling their wares. You all awaken from your slumber, fully rested, and make your way downstairs here in the Licky Tap Tavern. So,
Mhm.
what you guys wish to do today?
Would you mind telling me where that shop was that you found the other day, Miss Vern? I'm interested in getting one of those magical swords that you mentioned.
Of course, I would be happy to point you in the direction. If anybody else would like to join us.
Might as well.
I'd like
Right,
to see
okay.
it, yes.
Excellent. Then, to what soul is this? I take him to the invulnerable vagrant.
Since we'll be heading, that's in the Pence Market, correct?
Correct.
That's near where the billboard with postings of jobs is, yeah?
Incorrect.
Oh, incorrect? My fault.
The job postings is in the King's Hall, or outside the King's Hall, which is... in the southeastern quadrant of the Interstead Sprawl.
And we are where?
You guys are going to be going to the Pinta Market, which is like the central western portion, like right off the western side of the. So basically, Pinta Market, and then the King's Hall.
Okay.
And this is the Interstead Sprawl.
Okay. While we are out after we visited Pumat, we should see about checking that quest board. There might be something going up north that we might anyways.
It's a good idea.
That's a fine idea, yes.
See what we can do for the people of Sadash.
Exactly.
Okay. Is everyone going to the Invulnerable Vagrant with Varen and Alistair?
Yeah, fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Sure.
Yeah, group trip.
No.
On the way, while we're walking, Asabi's gonna sidle up next to Lyra's. I wanted to apologize for yesterday. I think I acted a bit rash and I spoke harshly, and I don't think you were trying to insult me, but I'm just not sure we understand each other, and I wanted to clear the air a bit.
It's okay. I'm not offended. I just. You know, I think for some things it kind of takes a lot of wisdom. Like, people have to understand how to, like, actually talk to people. I'm not good at that. But I never mean any harm. You can be sure of that. I mean, I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I'm just. I see you like.
Of course. Not always the best at talking myself, so.
I see
I
you like a
understand.
role model, so I
I'm glad I
didn't want
didn't.
you to take it. And I know you don't
Thank
like
you.
that idea, but I can't change how it feels to me, you know. I never
You're
had a
absolutely
lot of.
right.
I never had a
don't-
lot of people to. You know, never had a lot of people, so.
All right. Well, I just wanted to apologize, so.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you feeling better?
Marginally, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I got some wonderful research time in the library. That library is amazing.
Isn't it? It has
Alistair
so
helped me
much
find
stuff.
It's so
And that-
much. It was quite fantastic.
And like that is just like the part that it's open to the public, because there's like, I've heard of it. I don't know for sure, but there's like a whole part that it's only for the Cobalt Soul. That's like amazing. They say.
Gosh,
I don't know.
if only I had access to that. I did find some information on, I think some of the events that Damon was dreaming about. I talked to him last night about it, but fascinating stuff. Yeah.
Do you want to tell me later? Because then I can write it down. Because I think it might be important
Yes.
for him. All right.
Yes, I've got some notes that you can look over if you need to.
Is he like super important? Like, he's like a superhero. That's like fell
No
from
idea.
his head and
No
forgot it for
idea.
everything. I'm just
I don't know
curious.
if it tells us why Damon's saying these things, but some of the things he described coincided with some historical events that we were able to find. So
All right. Whenever we have some downtime, we can sit down and you can tell me and I'll write on the book. I had separated one book just for him, you know. Don't want to mess it
course.
with everything else. I'm just glad you're okay. You know what you need? Like, what you totally need to get a lot better. Bear claws. We're gonna fix you some. Although, I never asked you if you like sweet or salt or savory, because we could get savory if you want.
I don't do much for jewelry, if that's what you mean. Like, I've seen people with like bear claws
Oh
on
no
a
no no
necklace.
no
Or...
no no! That's like a sweet, like that's like a cake that is filled with like cream. It's really good.
not an actual claw of a
Oh no,
bear.
it's just like a because it's formatted like a claw, you know.
I understand. All right.
But you
Sweets.
know, like my dad doesn't like sweet. I'm not such a sweet tooth in myself. I like more like chicken pie and stuff like that. But the bear claws are really good.
We can find some bear claws then.
Sure. And maybe some chicken pie. I really want it now.
Maybe those two. How far is it to this shop we were going to?
As you ask that, you guys reach the western section of the Interstead Sprawl. Officially enter into the Pinta Market, where you can hear people, barking their wares. You can see stalls and carts and tents set up. You can smell the delicious scents of freshly baked breads. You can hear another town crier regaling the morning news from the previous day's news cycle, the one you guys had already heard when you first arrived. And Alistair, you are led to this fairly decrepit and run-down story building. Weathered wood. You can see one window is completely boarded up. Another window has small little cracks and breaks in it. And the center portion door itself that has window slits on it appears to also have cracks and has been kind of covered up with this parchment-like paper. Above the door, you see scribbled in charcoal on just a wood slat, says the invulnerable vagrant.
Oh, it's a little more run down than I expected.
Right. It doesn't look like much, but the man is very nice and he has quite a few formidable wares. So,
Yes, he
Just
just
started up.
inherited the yeah. Like the old guy, like the other guy was like not a good guy. He was like a criminal and stuff. So the previous store burned down and so, Pumat took over.
I see.
everybody starts their business somewhere. He just happens to have started his in a hovel.
It's humble.
Right. Anyway, shall we? And she knocks on the door.
You knock on the door. And you just hear, "Oh, come on in."
Right, yes. She opens the door, everybody in.
As you enter, you see standing behind the counter is the same Furbolg man, a one Pumet soul you had met the day prior. This time in very much the same kind of gold and green velvety robes with this kind of almost like leather jerkin vest thrown over, and he is currently just kind of divvying out these small little pouches of herbs and things, especially to your eye, Alistair, that essentially looks like he's divvying out different ingredients to make potions. As you enter, he just looks at you all. Oh, well, welcome back. You know, you don't have to knock every time.
You know what?
Well, isn't
Fair. Fair enough, yeah.
It is a shop.
I do open whenever normal business hours open.
You're right.
Hey, by the way, how many people came to check your store? I did very good advertisement.
No, Miss Lyris, I gotta tell you, I was very impressed with your advertising. I would say I probably had about 6 people stop by, which is, I gotta say, quite a haul for me. They didn't buy
That is-
anything, but you know.
That is just the beginning. You're gonna see, you're gonna become like the best store
Oh, she's brought
in
one more today.
Wildemount.
2 more, because I don't think Asabi was here.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, are these more friends of your? Hi. My name is
Yeah.
Pumat Soul, the proprietor of this magnificent place. What might your names be? He like holds his hand out to each of you.
Asavi Kuris, and she'll shake his hand. Lovely to meet you.
Alistair Arkwell. It's a pleasure.
Here to meet you too. So, what can I do for you this fine morning?
I heard that you
Weapon.
sell some amounts of magical weapons. Do you have anything akin to a short sword?
Well, and he kind of goes in the back room and brings out these, just this bundle of weapons wrapped up in cloth and puts them down. I'll show you my haul that I showed your friends yesterday, minus the Warhammer, of course, which your friend there already purchased. And he unfurls the weapons, and you see a long sword, short sword, a hand crossbow, and short bow. Just kind of laid out on the countertop.
May I?
Oh, please.
He'd pick up the short sword and give it a few practice swings.
Pick it up and has that fake piped in sing sound as you pick it up. Give it a few practice swings, perfectly balanced. You don't know if it's the magical enchantment or if just the person who crafted it was impeccable in their craftsmanship, but it's one of the most well-balanced and deadly feeling weapons you've ever laid your hand on.
How much for this, if I ask?
That right there could find a home in your scabbard for about 150 gold pieces.
How long does it take you to make one of these, if I ask?
That right there, it's just your base enchantment. I, of course, have to get the weapon itself commissioned, because I don't blacksmith. Maybe I'll look into it. But all in all, about a week's worth of work, I would say. Maybe less if I boogie.
Is there perhaps a chance I could get a discount if I bought 2 of them?
Only have the one short sword, my friend.
I meant if you could craft one while... Then he pauses and looks at the rest of the group. Well, if you would all be willing to wait a few days as well.
Well, he's preparing me like an armor that I commissioned, so
A week? I don't suppose we're on a clock for our business up north, but a week is quite a hefty bit of time. Perhaps we look into the work we're doing here first and
What if we
what we could be doing
What?
here.
what if we go and fetch you a short swords first, so he doesn't have to do it?
you could buy the one and then you can commission like, and then when I come to pick up my armor, you can come together and get your sword.
I wouldn't be
Spoken.
opposed to sticking around for a little while, but a week is
Yeah, a week is kind of
quite a
long
lot of
time.
time.
He
Well,
said he
I,
could.
I, I will say, if that's the only project on my agenda, that would be the time, but respectfully and honestly, I am working on Miss Lyris's piece currently.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's just one of me to go around.
For now.
Oh yeah, he
Shame.
doesn't have them. Oh.
For now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. That's too bad.
But
Then for now,
It's always nice to have
I like your candor and your cunning. So if you want, you could commission one for me, and I'd be willing to give you a 10% discount on both the pieces right now.
Oh, wow.
I would not be able to pay the second half right now, if with just a 10%, but I could buy the first one for sure.
As with Miss Lyris, you can pay upon pickup.
Wonderful.
And that
And he'll pull out his gold purse and pull out 11 platinum and hand to him. I mean, 11, 15 platinum, sorry. And hand to him.
Well, the 10% discount now would be
135?
So 13, 14.
Okay, I hand that to him.
14 platinum.
Yep, 14 platinum and yeah.
Okay, so I'll put the rest of the gold towards the other purchase whenever you decide to come and get it. Hope you enjoy your short sword. Is there anything else I can help you with? Sorry?
Not
You said you work on armor as well?
Indeed, I'm currently looking for your fellow there.
Oh, of course, I wouldn't want to add to or take away from their time, but maybe just so I can plan for the future. If I were to maybe, would you be able to maybe enhance or reinforce some armor I already have?
In my
Um,
possession, and then I can get to work on enchanting it.
and what would be the fee for that?
Are you looking at just your basic bolstering of the defensive capabilities of the piece, or are you?
Yes, exactly. Maybe a level or two if I could at least know the range. That way I can save for it and plan.
Well, if you want an advanced enchantment on the armor, that does get a little expensive. You'll be looking at probably good 1,500 gold pieces for the advanced enchantment, because of the time and materials. But for your base enchantment on the armor, you're looking at anywhere between 500 to 750 gold pieces.
All right. I will start saving then and be back when I'm ready. Perhaps. Thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
Of course.
delightful. Well, if that is all, we should probably leave the man to his work.
Sounds
Indeed.
Of course.
Always a pleasure. We should exit. And she opens the door. Thank you again.
Hope you all have a wonderful morning, and thank you for shopping at the Invulnerable Vagrant.
bye,
You will
Pumat.
miss
I'm
the
going to
ones.
keep on doing advertising for you.
I appreciate that.
Excellent.
Goes back to fiddling with his pouches as you guys exit out and close the door. You hear like a small little crack on one of the windows as you close it.
Oh, poor bastard.
Hey, Savi.
Hmm.
You trying to get like a better leather armor for yourself?
I was thinking about it. You
Well,
seem to run into trouble.
here's the thing. So I'm commissioning one that it's like kind of like mine for like protection, but that changes whenever I want because it's useful. When I get that done, if you don't have the money, I can give you mine, the one I'm wearing now. You would just have to adjust it
Oh.
to yourself because you're like
Oh,
slimmer than I am, so.
And if you're set on the armor
Right.
I have, I could perhaps transfer the enchantment. Basic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very kind of you both. She kind of like runs her fingers along the little filigree blue dyed pattern along her shoulder. I am rather attached to it.
Oh,
That would be fantastic.
right.
If you,
Yes, well,
You
it will
just,
take quite a bit of
you're
time, but,
offering.
you know,
Mm.
easy
you just
enough.
have to wait for my armor to be ready, and then, you know,
Of course, and I'd be willing to pay you, of course.
Ah,
you don't have to. I mean, I found this armor, so it's not like I bought it or anything.
Right.
Good point.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just helping out, you know, like people that help us back. So that's what we do, right?
Hmm.
We help people.
well, I suppose.
Well, at least we help like one another, right? So I had to start somewhere, you guys.
We
I've never had to help people before.
do.
Hmm.
Well,
You don't.
sort
You
of.
don't. Yeah, you don't sound convinced, but that's okay.